This is your flashing lights warning, and hello and welcome to episode number 2, stream number 6 of my time with Stoneblock 2, where, well, we're just kind of breeding cows here, and then we breed some chickens and do some ME2 stuff. We redeem some quests, breed more cows and chickens, and then redeem some other quests, and, well, I'll talk to you after we do that. Also, it has been literal months since I've tried editing this shit, so yeah, we'll get into the problems of what that brought up later. Anyways, enjoy your fast forwards. There we go. Now we can get this one. Spawner changer. Neat, I guess. Dress myself in my chair. Alright. More bacon. Thanks, I guess. Well, bacon. At least we can eat it, so it's useful. It's not like some of the other useless quest items we could get, you know? Anyway, from here, it's more cows, more chickens, but there's the chicken analyzer thing. You know, the thing that gives the chickens, or it's supposed to give the chickens, the growth, whatever, and whatever stats that go up to 10 that make them lay more eggs and do it faster, stuff like that, you know. Trying to figure that out. It's not working for whatever reason, no idea why. We also decide to go put a bunch of our essences together so we can get the Insanium, which will be the next quest redeem that we get. But allow me to explain at least one thing that delayed us from editing. Well, Civ 7 was coming out and I wanted to do a Civ 5 challenge, so we went and did that. I made a video about it. You should go watch it. At least watch the ending-ish. Or I don't have chapters on that thing, damn it. Either way, enjoy the quest redeem and the fast forwards. I'll be back. We're gonna get Draconic Course. Well, that's useful later. Alright. So after making Insanium Essence, what do you think we do? Well, there's more quests that involve essences, the mystical agriculture. It's weird that it's only just like the tiered essences type deal with these quests. I don't get why not just have awakened draconium seeds or shit like that, but no. But we do the seed things, you know, with just the basic seeds, the crafting seeds, and then we'll redeem those quests. Now, for another thing that delayed me editing this is getting a new PC. And because NVIDIA and Microsoft have their own problems. It just being a bit of a haunted, as I usually say. PCs are haunted whenever they do shit they're not supposed to. NVIDIA's drivers, the fact that Microsoft doesn't let you transfer a Windows install to a new hard drive. Like, that's a whole different rant, but anyways. Enjoy the fast forwards, and then the quest redeems. We got 6 quests we can claim. Reinforced conversion kit, okay. Auto sifter, garbage. A generator again, that's alright. Another conversion kit. Signalum. And another generator. Alrighty then. Oh, what do you think happens between the last clip and the next clip? That's right, cow breeding, chicken breeding, and also just looks like theory crafting a auto farm type deal. Because I know we did that, I just forget where it is, and I'm not going to review the footage to find out where. You'll find out along with me as I edit this. Wait, that's not along with me. Anyway, play the clips. Hans? Well, you two grow up. Molten night slime. Hoppers, okay. Somewhat useful. Climbing glove. Don't I already have those? Yeah. Considering how much we focused on cows in this, I feel like we may have had a problem, or there's just way too many quests involving the cows. It's just like, there's so many cows. Also, I think as we went on, the probabilities of getting the cows, breeding chances, you know, like cow A plus cow B equals cow C, kept going down as it got rarer, and it just made it even so much worse. But we also need to do chickens, and we need some of the base colored chickens, and those eggs can be an annoying thing to get because of how you gotta dye a regular egg to get it, or just, and then you know how throwing eggs hatches chickens. You could do that, or do what we're going to do, as you'll see in the clip, and just try to figure out how an egg nest works so they just hatch naturally 100% of the time with time. Well, I don't know where I was going with that. Well, anyways, whee! That's a quest. Yes, yeah, red chicken, cactus green chicken, yellow chickens. We need some of the colored chickens to eventually breed into the other chickens, like how we've been breeding with all the cows in this web of vomit, really. Alright, let's see what we get here. 4 more watermills. Neat. Alright, so how does this work? So our main thing here in the next section is actually getting an auto farm going. So I forget what mod it's from, but it's the harvester. It may just be from Extra Utils, honestly. If you don't know what it's from, Extra Utils or Quark. I don't even think Quark's in this one. Anyways, we're trying to figure that out because we don't want it to harvest all the time, just draining all the RF from the machine, the lava generator we're gonna put next to it, because the cows only produce so much, and those things only produce so much RF. So I think that's the problem we're struggling with. I know we solved that later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, auto farm, cows. I think there's a quest redeem coming up. I've already forgotten when I started the voiceover. You know how I am. So, vivid alloy. So we need night slime. Another induction smelter. Okay. I was right. It was a quest redeem. It's almost like there's a formula to how I put these markers in for editing. Do you want to watch me edit? Well, first you have to actually catch an editing stream. Usually we do those when, well, we finish something and now need to edit it because I'm a procrastinator and a bastard. Anyways, what we do in this section, more cows. And then it looks like a bit more of the AE2 automation, so we can just autocraft shit, you know? Because autocrafting is just so nice. But we do have a bit of a problem when we try to autocraft or do too much with the AE system. Well, we draw too much power and the whole thing shuts down. So we do add another cow to the lava gen behind it, because it's just running out of lava. It's not like it's not able to provide the tickage, the RF a tick. It's just not getting enough lava to even try that. So there's that, and then we also, oh yeah, we expanded the GP power, you know, the water mills with the I think that's the extra utils power system, the global power, you know, the stuff that makes you able to use an angel ring and all the upgrades and the generators and whatnot, because all the generators are from AE, not AE. Extra utils. You know, can you tell my brain is fried? Because it's like 2:30 in the morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. Technically, it's 1:20 in the morning. That's where the 2 came from. Anyway, I'll shut up. Enjoy. Torch launcher. And double layer capacitor. Neat. Oh, can you guess what we're doing next? That's right, it's cow breeding, because that's like one of the main tenets of this pack. One of the main things you gotta do to be able to do anything. Anyways, at least the rewards from this batch of cow breeding was good. So there is that. Evil infused iron. Ah, cool. We needed one of those. Didn't really need that, but it works. And now to continue working on that farm. The issue I have with the farm is that if I leave it as is, it's just going to keep running and running, and also those crops don't grow very fast, so it's not like it's harvesting anything 90% of the time, so we got to make a system so it doesn't harvest all the time, so we start getting in on that, but it's a bit complicated and annoying, so we'll get going with that. We also distract ourselves with some more chickens and also the essence farm. I don't know why we were messing with that, but we did. Anyways, enjoy the fast forwards. West. Cobblegen. Neat. And with that quest redeem done, we continue to work on the farm automation, or less of automation because it is automated, and more limitation. Like I said, so it doesn't just run and run and run. Anyways, we're doing that with Project Red Core, which adds a bunch of little like plate things, kind of like a repeater, but they do different things. Like one's a timer, one's like a NOT gate, and etc. etc. And it's gonna be pretty useful. But in the meantime, we got a loot crate, and guess what was inside of it? That's right, ISO cubes. So we gotta go up to the mining dimension where it's safe for our base, and open those and see what happens. Anyways, let's just do this. Up it goes. Well, free enchanting table. A free Signalum upgrade kit. Okay. So after coming back from the mining dimension, we clear out the mob farm bucket, chest, whatever you want to call it, and then just go back to tinkering with the redstone components and stuff so we can get the farm just not running all the time. I'm trying to get it in conjunction with a ME system so that when we have a certain number of items, it either turns off or turns on. I forget how I had it set up. But while trying that, we broke some redstone on the ground and then tried to open our inventory and the game crashed. I don't know why. I don't know how. All I know is the game crashed, but then everything was fine afterwards, and there was no real problems, just a one-off game crash. I blame gamma rays. Anyways, continue. also. Phantom faces, which I forget. I feel like we've gotten a lot of those. Oh, and another drum. Thanks. It is honestly a bit ridiculous how much those drums can hold. Either way, we continue on with testing and tinkering with all these wacky little redstone components until, in the normal speed clip you'll see here, we actually figure out how to get this all set up and running the way we want it. Should happen is that this will tick, and then it will power through to there. Power's here, power's there. After the 10 seconds that we want it to run, because now it's running, tick, flips off, set to 0. 10 minutes later, it'll do the same thing. We got it. We got it. It took too much work. I am way too proud of that system, even though it's probably janky and there was a better way to do it. Either way, that's more or less stream number 6 here. We do make some diamond seeds, and, well, that's just about it. I'll see you in stream number 7. And to kick off stream number 7, let's redeem some quests we forgot about last week. Oh boy, eggs. Oh yeah, we were hatching chickens. Oh, hey, quests. Oh, what do we get here? Oh boy, void metal. I have no idea what to do with that. Well, another redstone furnace. No idea what to do with the rest of this shit, but alright. And with those out of the way, we, well, kind of run around, try to remember what we were doing, clean up the redstone we left on the floor a bit, and then go to the mob farm, grab some loot crates, open them, and of course, chance cubes. So, you know what we gotta do? Back to the mining dimension to open those fuckers right up. Let's just leave the Enderman alone. Let's just go in this room and open these. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Oh, wait. Also not cool, but at least we didn't die. Well, it is cool. That's a terrible joke. Yeah, and? Oh, it gave me a slime block. Slime ball. Okay. It was the room we were doing this in. Oh well. Just look down. I am tempted to try and zap them. I don't know if this works on Enderman. So after coming home, after doing those chance cubes, well, the cows, we're at the top tier of cows. We're trying to get the infinity cow. And the thing is, these cows have just been getting harder and harder to breed together to get new cows. So we spend about the next hour or so working on a way to just make a system that can automatically breed the two cows together until we eventually get the top tier cow. During that, we found a weird bug. I don't know, maybe somebody can explain it. Maybe it's just Java Edition quasi-connectivity or whatever. I do not know. I do not care. Watch the funny clip of me being confused. Wasn't it just working? Am I just... Huh? Why does that matter? Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. Who knows? Don't care. Doesn't matter. We work it out later. Speaking of later, which is now in this fast forward clip, we just well, we spend another hour actually building out the system to actually breed the cows together, because that's what the thing is for. And we have a quest we could redeem. Granted, it's a chicken quest, which isn't fitting, but oh well. Everything like that back in here, and let's get that quest. Then also go down the chicken breeding tree. I think there's diamond chicken. No, there is a diamond chicken. Okay. We'll see about it. Anyways. Forge Lexicon. Why is that a quest reward? Converts items to equivalent forms. Right click to study, press V to gain wisdom. Yeah, I have no idea what the Forge Lexicon does. If you do, put it in the comments below. Anyways, well, what we do next is take our cobblestone generator and upgrade it like 4 or 5 times, whatever the tiers are. I've already forgotten, and I just looked at the clips. Either way, we get all those quests done, and here are the redeems for that. Alright, so let's redeem all those. Another one of those. Go to backups. Honestly, that was just a bit garbage, all things considered. What's this even used for again? Nothing. And in this next section here, well, we actually get an infinity cow from the breeding setup. Too bad it didn't count in the quest book, because the cows as themselves, like in the item form, don't count. It needs to be in a cow halter. So yeah, we didn't get that quest yet. But after doing that, I think we tried to breed it so we could have 2 of them and just start breeding those ones together so we have more and more infinity. But in the meantime, we also worked a bit on the chicken quests, and we got 3 chicken quests done, and we're going to redeem them in the next regular speak clip here. He's going to take a bit, so I'm just going to redeem the quests. Let's see. More bacon. Another redstone furnace. Okay, 2 resident conversion kits are actually very nice. Thank you. And then it's just straight back to chicken breeding, but since it's like near the end of the stream here, we're just kind of stalling for time since we don't really have much else to do, as is the case a lot of the time it seems, but hey, we at least get 1 more chicken bread. That's another quest, so let's go redeem it. Alright, let's redeem this last quest here. Reinforced conversion kit. It's only 1, which is such a weird reward. And with that, that's stream number 7 done, along with episode number 2. I'll see you next time in episode number 3, but until then, bye-bye.